Here's the analysis result for the guy you filled out the survey for. He scores B+. He's a good guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He is unlikely to go far in his career, and usually he's not even the type to talk big about it. His nature is easygoing, and he doesn't have the push or focus to climb very high at work. Even if he says he wants to achieve something, it usually doesn't turn into action.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he's not the type to explode or have a meltdown, but he won't bounce back quickly either. Instead, he is likely to quietly pull back, maybe avoid the problem or distract himself rather than fix what went wrong. If you need someone who tackles setbacks with energy and fights back, he may leave you disappointed.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
Most people at work will find him friendly and they're easy to be around because he's warm and cheerful, never looking for a fight. He doesn't get into arguments or complain loudly. In fact, he avoids drama and keeps his distance from trouble. However, respect is a different matter.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
He will be genuinely happy for you if you succeed in your career. He isn't the type to get jealous or feel threatened by your growth. His own ambitions aren't strong, so your achievements don't make him feel small or insecure.
What if you start earning more than him?
No, he is unlikely to resent you or feel insecure if you earn more than him. Money and status are not things he wraps his heart around, so your higher earnings won't bruise his ego. You won't have to tiptoe around your achievements. He will honestly be happy for you.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He is not the most careful when it comes to handling money. He tends to go with the flow and doesn't have strong habits for tracking expenses or planning for the future. It's not that he wants to be careless, he just doesn't make money management a top priority.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He generally lives within his means and doesn't pretend to be richer than he is. He's not interested in showing off or trying to impress others with fancy things. You won't find him running after big brands or acting out of pride about money.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is open handed and kind, especially when it comes to sharing good moments or helping others. If someone needs a little support or you want to celebrate something, He won't hesitate to join in or give what he can. If you value a partner who is giving and gentle, he will not disappoint you in this way.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is open and easygoing when it comes to money, not secretive or controlling at all. If you ask him about spending or saving, he'll tell you honestly. Sometimes, maybe even admitting he hasn't been paying much attention. You won't find him hiding purchases or making you worry that he's keeping things from you.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He won't insist that housework is only your job, but he may not always step up and do it without a gentle nudge. He's not traditional or demanding in this area. He just isn't very organized or driven to keep things tidy. So if you want things done together, you might need to remind him, but he'll join in when asked.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He is willing to help with chores and diapers if you ask, but you may need to give him a gentle reminder or clear instructions. He's not someone who will just stand around supervising or act like he's above the work, but he often doesn't notice what needs to be done unless it's pointed out. He is kind and wants to keep things happy at home, so he won't complain about helping when needed.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He rarely argues just to prove he's right, and he doesn't have a stubborn or combative nature. When you share your side, he tends to listen quietly and tries to understand, even if he isn't always good at expressing his thoughts back. His aim is to keep things peaceful rather than win an argument.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he usually stays respectful and keeps things calm. He's not the type to shout, use hurtful words, or act aggressive. He doesn't want to hurt anyone's feelings or get into ugly fights.
Does he have a bad temper?
No, this is not the kind of man who gets angry very quickly. He stays calm even when things go wrong and doesn't snap or lose his temper over small issues. His patience is one of his strengths. So you don't have to worry about unexpected outbursts.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He is willing to say sorry and accept responsibility, especially because he doesn't like conflict or making you unhappy. He might not always notice what went wrong at first, but when you point it out kindly, he's ready to admit his mistake and apologize. His apologies may be quiet and simple, but they are genuine.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and understands that no means no. He's gentle by nature and doesn't like to push or force anyone into anything. If you tell him clearly what you're comfortable with, he will listen and step back without argument or pressure. With him, your no is enough and your comfort matters to him.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
No, he's not the kind of man who takes it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. He is gentle and understands that everyone has their own feelings and needs. If you say you're not interested, he won't sulk, get angry, or make you feel guilty.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care. He is gentle and does not have the habit of using sensitive things against someone even when upset. Even if you have a disagreement, he keeps private matters private and doesn't turn them into weapons.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is likely to be faithful and not easily distracted by other women. He doesn't have a wandering eye or the urge to go looking for attention outside the relationship. He values warmth and peacefulness and isn't someone who seeks drama or new thrills just for fun.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he is not over possessive or the type to act jealous, controlling, or suspicious. He trusts easily and gives you space without questioning your every move. His gentle and laid back attitude keeps drama and jealousy far away from your relationship.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective aside isn't really about being controlling at all. He's not the type to use care as a way to limit your freedom or make choices for you. If he offers advice or help, it's gentle and without pressure.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He will see parenting as something you do together, not just your job alone. He isn't old fashioned or demanding about family roles. He won't avoid responsibility or act as if parenting is beneath him.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he will stay calm and gentle. He doesn't lose his temper easily or shout when things go wrong. His approach is patient and warm, which helps the children feel safe to talk about their problems.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support you as both a mother and your own person. He isn't the kind to put you in a box or expect you to give up your dreams or time for yourself. You can count on him to encourage you gently and celebrate your efforts both at home and outside.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later after kids and marriage change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he's not the kind of man who would secretly hope you quit your career after having a child. He's easygoing and genuinely wants you to do what makes you happy, both before and after becoming a mother. You can expect steady encouragement, not hidden demands or sudden changes in attitude.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth, not just polite behavior on the surface. His friendly nature makes him genuinely enjoy connecting with people, especially those important to you. You can expect honest smiles, light conversation, and a true effort to build a good relationship with your family. He will try to adjust to your family rather than expect them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
He will handle it calmly if your family creates stress or tries to interfere. He isn't the type to argue, raise his voice, or add fuel to the fire. You won't have to worry about him making a scene or saying something hurtful.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, he is not the kind of man who acts modern with you but expects you to suddenly become a traditional, supportive wife in front of his relatives. He doesn't put on a double face or ask you to pretend just to please others. At times, he might not notice some relatives' strict ways, so you may need to tell him if you feel uncomfortable.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will want to support you, but he might do so quietly rather than taking a strong stand. He's not the type to jump into family arguments or pick sides openly, as he dislikes conflict and wants to keep peace. In private, he'll comfort you and let you know he cares about your feelings.
Say you have a conflict with his mother. What will this guy do?
He is not strongly a mummy's boy, but he may not naturally take sides or be bold in family conflicts. His gentle and peace loving ways mean he doesn't like to upset anyone, including his mother or you. You might need to gently guide him, letting him know when you need his support or want him to speak up.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He is not the type to share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He prefers to keep things peaceful and private at home and doesn't look for drama or gossip with others. Most of the time, he keeps your relationship matters between the two of you and respects your privacy.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So this is why this guy scores B+. He's a good guy. Being in a relationship with this man feels gentle, warm, and easygoing. Most days, life with him is peaceful and low in drama. He greets you with a smile, listens to your joys and worries, and genuinely wants you to feel happy and safe.